All right, everyone. Good morning, March 13th. Here we go. First day of the Silver Beast $500 challenge. So, should be interesting. $500 account, live money. Although I will disclose, this is kind of beta for the first day because apparently NinjaTrader takes forever to open this new live account. So I'm going to use the same strategy, the same process I'm going to use through the challenge, and we'll treat it as live today. I'm going to copy trade my $500 challenge trades across all my other accounts, some of them at bigger size, but you're going to see it doesn't take a lot of size. Risk management's the key here. You just can't blow yourself up. So uh, we're going to set the charts up for the day like we normally do. We're going to set lines for high of day, low of day, or high of overnight, low of overnight, high of yesterday, and low of yesterday. So uh, we'll do that, and then we'll get trading. It is 7:14 right now. Market's going to be opening in about 15 minutes. All right. So here is our high of the overnight. Pumped on some news earlier this morning a little bit, but we have been on an uptrend all night. Whoops, it's low. It's the low, the high. High of yesterday's regular session. What is it? In the low of yesterday's regular session. There we go. Okay. Now we always take a look at news. I was looking at it earlier. Had a lot of news this morning at 6:30. Building permits better than expected. Oh, excuse me, that's yesterday. Here we go. Employment change big time down. Unemployment rate ticked up. Market didn't react much to that, but it's kind of counterintuitive. A weak job market may mean they're going to drop interest rates, which would make equities go higher. So that's interesting. GDP, half of what's expected, or at least the preliminary. So some problems there, but the preliminary GDP index, interestingly, is up. So I look at news more not to tell me what the futures are going to do today, but more to just know when news might be released that can affect the market. So the only other thing we have today is jolts at 8 o'clock. So I'll set an alarm for that. I set an alarm 2 minutes before the news release just so that I can be prepared for it. We also have consumer sentiment and preliminary inflation expectation from University of Massachusetts. So there we go. And that's really the extent of my morning preparation. Now we just wait and let the trades come to us. Trade with me, I like to follow a couple of traders as confluence to what I'm doing. I don't necessarily follow them all the time, but I like their commentary. They help me stay very disciplined, and that's the whole purpose of my channel, to keep myself disciplined, hopefully keep you disciplined as we trade here.
We're right around Asia high right now. We have pre-market high up at 735. So based on our higher time frames, let's see. For any sort of long entry, got a lot of supply in this area. Some heavy hourly rejections. I'd love to see us build above like 750 and ideally above like 800 if we're going to test longs. I'd like to see us build above those levels, but there is a world where we come up, make a lower high, and we target these pre-market lows as well. Do I still trade individual stocks? Not a ton, but I watch Tesla almost every day. I've been more and more inclined to. We were taking a trip down memory lane yesterday on my IG, and it made me really want to get back into trading individuals.
Good morning.
What's up, Grizzly?
What's up, man?
Just looking for some levels to trade.
Team Bull, I'm not going to be around long this morning. I got some travel coming up, but I'm going to hang around a bit. At least get us through the open.
Bro is basically saying that he hates us.
Yeah, basically, that's it. Oh, no, I'll be trading Monday, though.
I don't execute. Yeah, lefty law. I don't execute on Trading View.
Yeah, me either.
I just watch. Nice chart. I really like their charts. That's about it.
Yeah, me too. That's I use NinjaTrader to trade, as you know, but I use TradingView to chart.
What was that big push up from? Was it news?
Something. Part of me wants to watch for a higher low pre-market around this like 5. We have a key level at 573. That wick high and then that support from yesterday. So I will be watching this level right here, 570. We'll paint that red.
Is that real back or are you messing with us?
What do you think, Grizzly?
You never know it back. You never know with them either, so.
Oh boy. Let's see what they give us today. I'm going to watch for a higher low. It's like 573 area. We have multiple touches. I will also be watching our toxic love-hate relationship, love and hate of our life, Tezzy baby.
What's the hate about Tesla?
Where's my? All right, here we go. What move do I have on Tesla? That's what I'm looking at right now. We're right at 400, so it's kind of an odd spot. I'll probably wait the first 15 minutes. Probably wait the first 15 minutes, but I like this higher low for the NASDAQ. Daily chart shows us absolutely nothing. Four hours not showing us a whole lot either.
What? Daily chart is it's nasty whipsaw.
I still think we break above this like 750 area. We do have room to go retest like 850 to 920.
Remember, guys, I trade the 6-minute chart.
That's my main watch this
that's a
morning,
little
everybody.
unusual, but that's that works for me. So I do watch those time frames. I watch time frames, price and volume. That's what I'm looking for.
We bounced that 400 again. This 400 is really strong. 400 up to 440 or 24,000, excuse me, to 400. This whole area is going to be really aggressive demand. Once and if we get enough news to break this down, it can be really aggressive to the downside.
Three minutes still open.
We got 2 minutes, everybody. We got 2 minutes till open. Let's find ourselves a nice winner today. Let's get it, everybody.
Let's
30
do
seconds.
this, Team Bull. Good luck today.
All right, Grizzly, we need a 5-minute work day.
I said if we push down
I
the
wish.
VWAP, we bounce it.
Let's see. Reminder, I don't trade the first 18 minutes of the market typically, and definitely not on the $500 challenge because I mean I might trade it if I'm doing evaluation accounts in a prop firm, but in this case,
Ding,
no.
ding, 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 ding.
It's just
All right, guys, let's
the
get it.
volatility is too
Markets
high. The
open.
average true range
It's your reminder to
spikes.
choose DOD. Happy Friday, everybody. Trade smart, trade safe, stay focused, and let's get to the money. How we doing, Team Bull Chat? You guys all awake? You guys all alive? Geez, don't everybody type at once in Team Bull Chat. Let's go. Every day before market open the last few days, you know what we do? Every day I want to get my blood moving. I want to get my blood pumping. I want to stay focused. And there's lots of studies that you learn better when you combine physical movement and education. And it's also known that if you want to change your state, you change your state. If you want to change your psychology, you change your biology. So I'm going to do my 10 push-ups today. I'd love for you to join me if you can. Do 10 jumping jacks, do 10 punches, whatever you got to do. I'm doing my 10 push-ups, baby. Right now. In my big old lumber jacket. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Uh-oh. It's a wrap, baby. Now we're good. We're going, baby. Let's go. What
Ready.
broker do I use? I use EdgeClear for the most part for my life.
Sorry, guys. Got a little bloody nose here.
And we got VWAP. Oh, look what VWAP lines up with. Way down at our level, at my bounce level, 572.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go, baby. Bro sounded like he was gyrating them hips. Not loving this Tesla open either. I got my coffee. Pay done is here, and I got something new today, guys. I went to the coffee shop, and they said, "Hey, do you want a red eye for free?" I said, "What the hell is a red eye?" And she said, "It's some black coffee mixed with espresso." I said, "Oh, all right. Say less. Sign me up, baby." So I got a red eye today. We're gonna see how red eye trading goes. Do I have any red eye drinkers here? Bro's gonna have pink eye tomorrow. I'm ripping off the red eyes. It was a double. Yep. You know what else I really like is I like Cuban coffee a lot too. I love me Cuban coffee. Turn off the signal. What does that mean? Espresso morning. What's your favorite coffee brand? I don't really have a favorite coffee brand. I like local coffee shops that have good beans. So guys, I'm gonna watch this VWAP for a bounce today. I'm gonna watch this 570 area. I want us to break through, then reclaim. but I will watch this for a bounce. Not typically how I trade, but from all the back testing I've been doing and all the observing I've been doing, I might be changing it up a little bit. We'll see. Yesterday, we caught a banger on those shorts that was absolutely just beautiful. We stayed patient. Why did this get moved down? We stayed patient, and we caught this nice move up here on this candle for this aggressive move down. Just textbook, lower high, retest. Strategy finally worked. Felt like my strategy was broken for a week. That is crazy, John. Juan Valdez, best Colombian coffee. I can get down. I can get down with that. I love Cuban coffee. My boy Caesar, if you're in here, put me on. My boy Caesar put me on.
Volatility isn't too bad this morning. Usually in these first two bars, you might see average two range pop up to 75 to 100. And that's kind of the danger zone as far as I'm concerned. So we're looking pretty good here.
Trend day. I sure hope so.
Same. We could bounce here at the 200 period moving average. And that's why I wait the first 15, really 18 minutes, because I trade the 6-minute chart. I want to see what it's going to do
One
here
didn't stop working.
in
I'll still
relation
trade
to
an
the
opening range trade if it makes sense.
exponential moving averages.
Cafe Cubano. Let's go. Man, I was really hoping they'd give us that bounce. Why is discipline so hard? Because it goes against everything that's comfortable. It goes against everything you're used to. It goes against what's easy. Of course it's hard. If being disciplined was easy and if being a disciplined trader was easy, everyone would do it. It's not. My daily accounts. Damn, what an absolute. What?
I got to head out. I'll see you all bright and early Monday.
Heck yeah, Grizzlies spent 9 minutes here. Let's go.
That's it.
Well, good trading with you this week. Nice job, and I'll see you Monday, bro.
If I was gonna watch something, it would be that pre-market high for a possible reject, though.
Okay.
Uh,
All right, bro.
Yeah.
I'll be around, guys. I'm sticking around for the next hour and a half. That's it. This jacket's getting warm. It's time to bring suns out, guns out. Suns out, guns out, baby! I'm flexing, if you were wondering. Grizzly just has other responsibilities today. He's exercising his 8th Amendment right of trading, which is thou shalt shot. Or 8th commandment of trading is thou shalt have freedom when need be. I just picked a random number. I don't know. Yeah, Grizzly has to travel, so you guys are stuck with me today. Sorry, but so I'm watching. Originally, I wanted to see this balance at this key level down here. I'm also open to what Grizzly said as well, this pre-market high, or a trend entry in between. I love that commandment of trading. Thou shalt do whatever he wants with the freedom he wants.
All right, let's stay patient, guys. No trade yet. Second 6-minute candle's about to close, and then at 15-minute mark, we'll put in our 15-minute box. Helps us to get a little bit more of a feel for levels of support and resistance.
All right, let's see here. We got 3 more minutes in this 5-minute candle. Jeez Louise. 40 points from our bounce area. 610 down to 570. Technically, it's like 575, so even a little less. All right, guys. As far as our news goes today, we have news at 10 a.m. We have job openings and we have consumer sentiment. We got a double whammy in 18 minutes. I think house music is the key to profitable trading. Just jamming. I want to ask Grandma which way she thinks she's here, but I know what she's gonna say. She likes the shorts. She's short biased.
We are at Grizzlies watch level, but I won't be shorting it here.
That is funny. I like TJR. He's always been really nice to me. He always gives me early access to all the kill tech drops. We've always been boys. People like to hate, but I like him. He's always been nice to me.
All right, let's throw in our 15-minute box here. See what the market's done.
Jeez Louise.
Mm.
Our bounce just bounced. If we would have gotten this few minutes in, man. I know grandma is better. All right, guys, we have 8 more seconds in this candle. Looks like we're going to have lower volume, too. That's actually really interesting. $740, $667. I was going to say we can look for a bounce back at pre-market high. It's really high risk. No, I don't love that.
Right. There's our 15-minute.
I was going to say we can watch for a bounce back to 740, down to like 725, but your stops have to be like 700. We're breaking opening range high. You guys see that?
It's looking good. This might set up our first target in the next few bars, looking for a retrace down to the 9-period EMA. That's my bread and butter trade. Trend continuation, retrace, trend continuation.
Don't. 1 minute gap, too. I will still watch. I'm open to watching for a move back down to that pre-market high area, like 740. It's just a lot higher risk. It's a lot higher risk, but I'm still open to it. Not saying I love it. I'm saying that I'm open to it. I would have rather seen our VWAP bounce, but I guess beggars can't be choosers, right?
So here's my first indicator right there. We're moving up on good volume, maintaining higher volume. So
appreciate all y'all being here and choosing DOD today. We're going to trade smart, trade safe, stay focused.
okay, now we watch 6-minute candles.
Is this a buy? It could be a buy if we retrace.
I'll put my little target here. I'd be looking for a buy in this area.
He'll be back Monday. You guys are stuck with me, unfortunately. 720. Sorry. I promise I'll try to keep it chill. I'll do my best to keep it chill.
But I'd like to see it for that price to come down with low volume, come down pretty fast with low volume, sweep out a lot of these people that have gotten in, and then bounce at that area. So just in case, I'm going to go ahead and put my order in here at that level.
Order submitted.
Up to right there. That's what I'd be
Order
looking
submitted.
for. It's been pretty strong. It may not come back there. I mean, I think Jay Dunn will be looking for a bounce here, but
Let's see what this gives us, everybody.
I believe my entry will be a higher probability entry if we get it. We might miss, but 5-minute candle's about to close.
We touched 800 and rejected. Let's see what this gives us. It's kind of a sketchy 5-minute candle to long, though, huh? It's kind of a sketchy.
You might get
5-minute
this
candle.
trade, guys. Again, we had higher volume. I like that. We're pulling back on lower volume. We've been strong this morning. Here's that
I don't
level
like
that
that 5-minute
Jaden's looking
candle.
at.
How much just along that? A hammer to the downside. Like, this area looks okay. The VWAP's way down here. Our 50% retracement of this candle's way down here.
Now, the next thing I'll be watching, we got 4 minutes till my candle closes, so we'll see what happens.
There's nothing on the hour time frame right now. We have no candle closures, nothing. I mean, maybe a rejection up here, but I have a hard time longing a candle like that. It's tough.
Pull my entry back just a little bit because the 9 period
Especially
EMA
when
is a little
the
bit
stop
lower.
loss for the trend setting candle would have to be
Maybe
below
12.
like 667.
With this, because the EMAs are backward looking, you have to be a little bit of have to anticipate a little bit. I've traded it enough that I know if it comes down here and then rockets higher, it'll bring that 9 EMA up into
We're also
this
below
area.
the 15-minute high.
So
we had a rejection candle from that 15-minute high and pushed down. That's why I'm a little hesitant to try anything. We also have news in 9 minutes.
yeah, that's true.
We have news in 9 minutes.
Let's see what the at the close of the 6-minute what we have here, and we may not get the trade, but we've got it targeted.
Interested to see where this ends up moving here. How this 5-minute ends up going.
All right, 45 seconds.
We do this, baby. Let's get it. Let's see what they give us. I've not gone in on any positions yet. I was watching for the longs down there. It's just a little risky for my liking. Right now, I have no interest whatsoever in shorts until we see some sort of reversal candle or some key level takeout, which as of now, we're holding above pre-market high. I would have to maybe like rejecting yesterday's high or
So that candle, you can
maybe
see
like
how it moved up.
900s.
Our EMA's moved up. So our entry would be around 2025. So
I've learned a lot from watching your lives every day. Let's go.
again, it's still a
Appreciate
valid
you, bro.
trade for me. If we come down, tick out. In fact, it might even be better. So
I need this red eye drink to give me some wisdom. Less volume. 735. If we had more volume, I'd say we could have Fran look at a retrace down here. We also have news in 5 minutes. I don't hate the idea of like 770-ish, 760 for a long with stops below like 735. She don't hate that idea. It's just a little risky.
yeah, I think what he's looking at there is it bouncing off the top of our 15-minute box here, and that could happen, but too risky for the $500 challenge.
Let's see how this candle forms.
Entry set at 723, 724-ish.
I don't hate the longs down here. It's a little sketchy, but I don't
720,
hate
I'm
it.
going to move it to.
We'll see. We'll wait. We'll see how this candle forms. We have news in 4 minutes, so I'm not super rushed on trying to find something. We got news in 3 minutes now. 3 minutes now.
Yeah, we're going to take this trade off.
We have news in 3 minutes. You got red.
If it wasn't such huge news, I probably wouldn't do it. But jolts can move the market. I believe that's what we've got. Yeah, jolts and consumer
What about red
sentiment.
volume? I haven't taken anything. We have consumer sentiment and job openings.
Order canceled.
2 pieces of news. WJ Dunn, I'm watching you on my For You page for almost 3 years now. Best trader on the app. Appreciate you, bro.
See, this would be a great trade if it hits that and then bounces, but the news could skew it, so we can't take the risk.
Still just waiting. I wonder what our 50% retracement is. Right around 700. Point of control is 660. The VWAP's down at 620. Man. Jadon passed 5 eval accounts this week. DOD. Let's go. That's awesome. We got a minute till news, guys. 1 minute. Oh, we got 1 minute till news. Come on, baby. Give us something. News in 20 seconds, guys. If you're in positions, be aware of that. Got bullish divergence and VIX confirming.
Without the news, this would be about where I'd be entering. But let's see what the news does to it. Got to exercise the discipline.
All right, dropped. John, that's amazing. I'm going to read that out loud a little later once we die down a little bit.
See what it was. Consumer sentiment flat. Inflation expectations flat. Jolts is going to be the big number, but it's still.
I still prefer the longs until we break below like 667.
That was right. 21, right at my entry. News
John is
ruined us, but
team
that's
bull
okay.
certified.
That's what happens.
5-figure week payout. That's awesome.
I like to keep these targets that I set here.
On top of the world. Come on, baby. Give me something.
And now that it's already pumped, I mean, if it comes back down here, I'm not gonna enter it again.
Or give me death.
Unless it were to get down here. I'm going to consider that a touch, and my rules are that in a trend, once it touches, I'm not going to take the next one. I might take halfway in between, because what you tend to see is as it retraces, it'll touch the 90 in May. The next time it'll go in between the two, and the next time the 3.
All right, guys.
Down to the 21.
30 minutes and a reminder to choose DOD, trade smart, trade safe. You are a day trader, not a trade every day trader, not a take every trade trader. Just relax. Have some patience. Have some discipline. Think of yourself as a professional trader in a professional setting, and this is your business. This is not a game. This is not a hobby. Even if you only do it for an hour or two a day, you're still operating your business as an owner for an hour or two a day, and you got to take that very seriously. Just chill out and relax. Yeah, what he said.
There's our official touch.
Let's see if we can get a confirmation candle below this pre-market high.
Okay, there's our halfway point.
I love
just
that
watching
mindset.
here.
I appreciate you. I hope so.
Okay, I'm entering.
A lot of aggressive sellers entering. Yep. They always say consumer sentiment is positive. But then when I talk to everyday people, no one's super thrilled about how the economy is. I don't know. Most people that are working honest everyday jobs are like, yeah, I'm not doing incredible. I don't know. Maybe that's just people I talk
Looking
to.
weak here.
I don't know.
We'll see.
I think the majority of people would be like, yeah, economy hasn't been great for a while.
We have our stop set, so what I'd love to see is for it to, rocket up here, maybe close to the top of the 15-minute. But what we want to see is the price to recover above the 90 MA, and so we'll watch this closely.
I remember the days back in the day where our CPI data would dictate how the whole next 2 weeks would go.
There we go.
Those are the days.
See if it can recover that 9. 5-minute candle coming up.
Order submitted.
I'm still waiting for these. We're right in the middle of this range, guys. We're between pre-market high and pre-market low, and we're below 15-minute high and 15-minute low where this box is drawn. So right now I'm just waiting.
Nice. We're at 100.
Ooh.
Love that it
I always tell
recovered the
people that
9,
too,
but
is,
let's see.
even no matter what the economy does, you can always find a way to win. People in every recession ever have found a way to win. It's your job to make that happen. All right, so this is a good reversal candle. If we, let's see here, 766. I will watch for a short up at like 740 area. It's a little higher risk, but I'll watch that 730 to 740.
Nice. Moving to break
I'll
even.
let you
This
guys
will
know if I
not
take it.
be
I'm
a
not
red
in
trade.
love with it, but
In fact, I'm going to get really tight. First day of $500 challenge, and I'm almost on one micro.
open
We're
to
up
it.
over $100. So let's put it in there. If it comes down and stops us out, and it did. There we go. So we secured 10% yield on our $500 account already.
Order
Oh
filled.
man, we touched right up there between 730 and
Yep.
740 and rejected. Literally right there. Right there between 730 and 740. I still don't hate the setup. I still like the setup. I think there's a world where we can get a nice move down. But dang, literally went up there right away, touched as I was saying that, and then moved.
We secured our profits there. This does look weak to me as well. So primarily because you can see right there on that last candle, we had increasing volume on the downside. So that was a little teeny scalp. Wish it could have been a little bit better. Let's see. Remember, we're trading a $500 account, so we'll be pretty careful.
I'm playing defense this week. Playing defense this week. If I can make, average, say, $1,000 a day, I'm happy. And as of now, up over 3K this week. Wiped out last week's red week and my first red day this week as well. So I'm happy with it. We're gonna end this week green regardless, even if I lose today. Damn.
Here we go. So glad we got out of that trade. We could have a reversal. If this comes down here, we'll look for a pop back up. This could be the touch at the green here, but this right here, that increased volume in that candle will keep me out of any, I won't look for up trades, long trades.
All right.
Shorts
Let's see. I
only
still
now.
like the short setup, guys. Why are you thinking long? What are you talking about? One time I was watching longs on the pullback, and then it invalidated.
5-minute chart. Whoops. 5-minute chart.
Damn, that would have been the one right there. Still looks like it wants more downside. We'll see. I'm not gonna force this to the downside, but I still like. I don't love that volume, but price action looks good still. I'd love to see us break down. We're getting near that point of control, as you can see here. Don't really use that a whole lot. And then also VWAP is we're getting closer to as well. And that would have been the one. That hurts. Don't. Where's the 50%? Still open to a pop back up for shorts. I'd love to see us go and test this opening range low. We just have a lot of support areas down here. Bummed this happened too fast. Touched up here 730 to 740 and just popped immediately.
Good volume, so still low. I will be looking for possibly a trade here if it pops up to the 9 EMA to the top of this box, our 15-minute 50% retracement box. We may give it one more go and risk a little bit. So I'll be targeting right around 24,700 potentially for an entry. Let's go ahead and put it in.
Order submitted.
Come on, give us a pop back up to like 700.
Exactly what I'm looking for.
The only area I liked. This was the one that got away so far.
This
is the one that got away so
that
far.
off. Just I'm a little leery of a big huge move. I want to watch and see what it's doing right when it approaches that area, but we may not get anything. We'll see.
I do want to short. I'm not
Order
like finger on the
canceled.
trigger ready at 700, but that's what I'd like to watch. If we get some aggressive push up candle and hold down here, then we could look for more upside. But right now, with that failure of the 15-minute high and with price action so far, I'm looking down.
$15-minute candle coming up, and I'll be watching for my 18-minute candle for confirmation.
Do I look at flow? Occasionally. Push up. Regardless, push up. Whether we're getting an uptrend or we're getting a reject and move lower. Regardless, we want to see him move up. Damn, Brandon with a winning trade too. Let's go. Let's dope. Team Bolt on a heater.
Here's the 5-minute chart.
All right, let's see here, guys. I'm still waiting. I would like to see move up regardless. Regardless of whether we get a reversal here or we catch another lower high, I'd like to see a move up. We got some support coming in here. Use your code for Apex today. I appreciate you, bro.
Here we go.
Appreciate you, dog.
Is it going to get to there? Right at 24,700, but not quite. Let's see what our 18-minute candle does. So not in any trades right now. Just waiting, being patient.
Come on, push up a little.
Yeah.
Things just made 800. I don't even want the longs. I just want a push back up. Do a lower high at like 700. The only setup, A+ setup I had right here. I missed at 735. We got VWAP down here at 630, so we'll see how we react to that. We're about to touch VWAP. Let's see how this reacts down here.
VWAP is right here. 622.
Let's see.
I do like to check the 50% retracement of this move. Puts it right at 2720.
That was the one. This was the one that would have been mega trade.
Of course, a lot higher than my 9 EMA. But I'm a little bit skeptical because we've been so strong this morning. This could just be
on right now.
a pullback before the rip. So if we get into 24,700, I would
we'll take what
think
we can
about
get.
that.
Yep, DOD, baby. That's right.
Yeah, I'm liking this at 20. We got 4 minutes till my candle, but lowering volume, but we're early in my
Call
candle.
me crazy, but we're holding this. We have a reversal candle with higher volume. We have a doji right here, higher volume, and we bounce the VWAP. I'm not so sure about a reject right now. We could reject technically in this like 700, but
If we were
just
closer
tells
to
me
my
we
candle
might want
close,
to move
I'd
up.
be inclined,
We
but
also held above that Asia high too. You guys see this here? Asia high was 660. So we'll see. I'm not confident either way. I'm going to wait to see how this next 5-minute candle goes.
we just don't have any clear trend yet. It's just been up and down. So a lot of times I would take that trade, but I'm just, hesitant to
See
do
here.
it because it could just rip higher.
Rogue codes, baby. Yep, let's see. It's just tough for me to short or long right here.
Same. There's no trend yet.
We didn't go up to 700 either, so even if I wanted to
It
short, I
broke
wouldn't
the
have gotten my
uptrend.
entry.
We may just end up chopping here for a long time. Kind of like, I mean, if you look at
Jay should be
yesterday,
done trading. That's
that's
smooth.
what happened. We go back here, look at this nonsense from yesterday after the initial trend of the morning.
Jay is not going to be done trading.
Okay. The 6-minute candle's coming up. We'll see what it does, but look what we got. Increased volume over the last candle, so that pretty much invalidates here. I mean, it might come back down, but it's not the volume tells me that this move might be,
My
this
bias has been
change could be real.
winning, baby. That's what we do. $650. Come on, baby.
Watch this. This could be what I
Okay,
call a
baby, baby, baby,
slingshot trade,
baby. Give me
which
something good. Still waiting.
right here, if
Stay
this is what I
waiting.
call a slingshot trade, we got higher volume. Typically, I would have liked to see it close a little bit higher, but it could bounce
Still
here.
here, 635. I'm halfway tempted to. I got like probably another hour. But halfway tempted to just keep my green weak. Or we add to it and make it bright green.
Watching this, I may enter this as what I call a slingshot trade. Now it's broken down. No, it's not reacting there. Let's wait for the 8:30 candle and see. Okay, I'm entering there. I'm going to put my stop right below here.
Make it extra super green. 660, 633.
A little bit risky, but we made some profits this morning, so see if we can make this a really good day for our 500. There we go.
It's not quite sold in the shorts yet. Not quite yet.
Well,
We break below VWAP, this point of control, and then ideally the opening range low, I'd be a lot more sold. We're still right in the middle of this range.
okay. We'll move this up, not let it be a red trade. We might get a really good move here. We'll see.
DOD, let's go.
There we go. Trailing up, trailing up. Excellent, guys. Excellent. Again, I'm being super, super defensive here because we just want to. There we go.
So I haven't really used point of
Perfect.
control a ton in my trading. I started using Grizzly's indicator, and I know a lot of people do use it, but
All right. I mean,
it's the
here
highest
we
volume
go.
spot of the day where, typically speaking, if you're
Let me let Jaden talk.
above it and volume stays high, you're going to move up, or if we go below it, kind of like VWAP, you're going to trend down. Not always, but
Order filled.
let's see.
Would have
Touching that
hoped for
700.
a bigger move there,
And now
but
selling off.
the fact that it failed
Let's
is
see if we can
it's
get
a little
solid
bit
5-minute confirmation
concerning.
candle. So far, I've seen nothing confirming on the 5-minute.
But here we go. I'm gonna be done with the $500 challenge today, guys. That's it.
I'd love to
we
see an aggressive push down, like down to here, retest back up, and then put our stops above like 700. That's what I'd like if we're gonna get shorts. If I'm gonna try shorts, that's the setup that I'd like to see.
All right, we had two scalps. We're at $102 of profit on a $500 account with minimal risk. You know, that's 20% return in one day. So you annualize that out, that's, about 4,000%, I think.
It will not
Maybe more, but
chop me out. No way, no how, baby. Not
that's it for
happening.
today. We're 1 hour in,
Not
1 hour
happening.
work day, and our first day
Not
of
allowed.
$500 challenge in the book with positive gains. Remember, guys, trade with discipline. It might be boring. Wait for your setups. Have your stop losses. The whole trick of day trading, it's different than any other kind of investing. It's a defensive game. So have a great day. Thanks for joining, and we'll sign off.